Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here with another episode for the Paper and Work series called A Change in Accounting. And the reason for that is I wanted to give you all the news that I'm going to do away with accounting for the magazines based on the month and the year. For example, the first magazine was the winter edition for 2021. Then there was a spring edition, a summer edition. So what I want to do now in the same way that artists do for albums is that, for example, like when someone drops an album, they don't do the month and the year that the album dropped. The album is centered around an overarching idea or premise every time they drop an album, and that's what I wanted really to do with the magazine. And the reason for that is, one, I wanted to get away from the idea. I really wanted to get away from the idea that the magazine becomes obsolete once the next edition comes. For example, if you were to read, I didn't want people to think that if you were to read the winter edition, that information becomes not relevant when the summer edition comes, and then when uh, the summer edition drops, that the spring edition is no longer relevant. And I wanted to get away from that, and I wanted to move forward with each magazine edition is still relevant regardless of the time that it was issued. And the next magazine will be Punching Above Our Weight, or Punching Above Your Weight. And the reason why I chose that title was the fact that a lot of small businesses, and I'll go over more of this in the magazine article, because the overarching theme is that small businesses still have great impacts. America is a perfect example. There's roughly 29 million small businesses in America, and they power the economy in terms of economic output, in terms of employment. So I really wanted to highlight the small business owners in America through this next edition, which will drop early September. So be out on the lookout for that. But yeah, going forward, I want each magazine to have an overarching theme. Not to say that it didn't in the past, but I didn't want it to be based on time. I want it to be based on kind of like a thematic perspective. So stay tuned for the next IGTV video. Stay tuned for the next magazine, which will drop this fall in a couple months. Stay tuned to any major deals that we sign with more people. We'll sign with more artists. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. Go to adriannatimes.com to listen to our podcast. Go to A Travel for Karina Ramirez's next blog post, which is about to drop soon. And then I'll look forward to seeing you all later. Take care.